Congressman Tony Wied, incumbent. This is americasmansman.com. Go ahead.
Oh, good. Well, thank you. You had mentioned how the Democrat Party has really shifted towards more of this communist movement.
Yeah,
And
how do we protect America from this invasion?
Or
whatever you want to call it.
Well, first thing is voting for me, and I ask for your vote to make sure that we do push back against this communist ideology
Tony
that is.
Wied, incumbent Tony Wied.
There you go. Yeah. So appreciate that, but it's seeing the Democrat Party moving towards this abolishing police and abolishing prisons, abolishing the Senate, this push towards mass migration and giving amnesty to everybody, including these folks that are criminals. We have to push back on it, and we have to really stand for things like liberty and making sure that we protect that. That's what our founding fathers said.
It sounds like someone gets hurt every day, and when does it stop?
Oh, exactly. So, look, safer and more secure communities is one of the functions of government, and that's our job, and that's why we made sure we secured the border, first and foremost. I think that's really important. The other thing is less taxes for people. People are taxed at extremely high rates. Very proud to lower taxes for everyday Americans, especially seniors. Getting rid of that tax on Social Security was a big win, and I think very proud of that. Also, no tax on overtime, no tax on tips, increasing child tax credit. I think more money in people's pockets. I believe in people, not government.
When the resistance to the SAVE Act, where is it coming from?
It's really coming from the Senate. We, in the House of Representatives, passed it 4 times, and the Senate just can't get the votes. They need 60 votes to pass something, which is why our Senator Ron Johnson, who's a great senator, he's moving towards what's called reconciliation. That process only really requires 51 votes, and so we're working on that right now to go through that. I think at least parts of it are realistic in September, and I sure hope that we can get that done.
Even in red states, it seems like the Democrats are pushing very, very far left radical ideologues that really they're just like when they allowed the invasion to happen under Joe Biden. It's like they just want to get elected again. It's like they don't care about protecting America. And then what happens when is there a critical mass at which the enemy has taken such a hold from within that it's like, and do they even care?
Well, I think most, unfortunately, in Congress care about their own reelection, and they're willing to go into that socialist communist ideology. And unfortunately, and even in Florida, we had a Democrat primary where a person that's aligned with Democrat Socialists of America won a primary in Florida. That is really troubling. We saw what happened also in the primary in Michigan. A person that is a Democrat, is a total socialist, and believes in all these ideologies of bigger government, higher taxes, abolishing police, and those types of things. That could very well be a senator in Michigan, although I don't think he'll win the general election. I think we have a good senator on the Republican side. So.
And this used to be common sense, that communism is bad. When my grandparents knew it, it seems like they're always taking 2 steps forward, 1 step back, like with the Cuban Missile Crisis. They're like, they knew they ticked us off, and so they backed off. And I think we just have to have that fighting spirit, and we have to be able to pass that torch of education to the next generation. How do we not? I mean, we all knew communism was bad at one point. What happened? What happened to us? How did we get here?
Well, I think John F. Kennedy, he said it best, that ask not what your country can do for you, ask what you can do for your country. And to live in a free republic, or a constitutional republic, you have to be strong, and you have to get engaged civically. I think people have to stand up and push back against what likely happens to many countries over time, is they do move towards that socialist ideology, and we cannot let that happen in this country. It's the greatest experiment in the world, our country, and we've had 250 years, and we're going to get tested, and this is a test. And so how do we push back? You have to vote in good people, good moral, ethical leaders, and I ask for your vote for me to represent you in Congress, because I will push back against communism, and I'll always fight for liberty.
When's election day, and what cities, what metro areas are you representing?
So proud to represent Wisconsin's 8th congressional district, which is northeastern Wisconsin. We're here in Brown County, a large county, includes also Outagamie, but then also northern Wisconsin as well. And so each member represents 750,000 people. But it is my first re-election. I've been in the House of Representatives for 1 term at this point. And so again, I ask for people to vote for me, and I'll always fight for liberty and lower taxes, more money in your pocket, and safer and secure communities.
Advance that line, Congressman Tony Wied. Thank you so much for chatting with us, and thanks for stopping by the Northeast Wisconsin Patriots booth here at the Brown County Fair, the greatest county fair in the world.
There you go. That's
God bless
right.
you.
Yeah, God
Take
bless.
care.
Yep, thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Merry Christmas, mate! American man!